Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Once again on Cursed, and we are back to our normal Sisters of Eve missions. We're about to do our first level 4 mission in our Maelstrom, Pink Fluffy Unicorn. Pretty excited to get this first mission under our belt. I did do a little bit of housekeeping between moving the ship here and starting this mission. I went to Somalia and picked up our T2 specific hardeners so that we can start fitting this mission-specific resists. The other thing I wanted to point out is that the adaptive vulnerability fields use more capacitor and such. So even these Tech 1 ones, we get 5 minutes 23 seconds, but if we switch it to T2 specifics, for this case EM Thermal, because we're going to be going up against Blood Raiders as you'll see in a minute, we actually go up to over 6 minutes and we get a better EM Thermal resist. So it's pretty cool, so we're going to do that. Other than that, the fit's still the same. I just switched out for specific hardeners because we've got to get every edge we can. We have fairly low skills at the moment. And so here we go. I got the other two on board just in case we need to dock up and switch once we get into, if we're several jumps away. It does happen. We're going to take a look at the mission. I already accepted it. I had started this recording already once, but hadn't hit record. I changed some of my hotkeys and I just derped a bit, so you'll have to bear with me as I remember my hotkeys and get these things going right. So we're going to do cargo delivery, and it's versus the Blood Raiders. And so if I bring this up, you can see here cargo delivery wants us to do EM thermals. We get kinetic missiles from the battleships, which could hurt, but we got an okay kinetic base anyway. We do take weapon scrams, so you have to watch for that. Some ships have heavy NOS, so that'll be a pain with our boosters and stuff, but if we get NOS, we'll just take them down as quick as we can. We want to deal EM thermal. We're going to be doing thermal with our rounds that we have. We're eventually going to get the other ammos. I just kind of broke at the moment. Got like, you know, a million-esque. And so we get a single pocket. We need to fly to the container, pick up the Quaif, and warp out. We could get scrammed by frigates, which might happen. So I'm going to try to blitz it. If I have to wipe out the frigates and get out, we'll do that. Looks like 9 total battleships, so we'll have to be careful. And I'm pretty excited to see how this all works out. This site is pretty good. It tells you everything you need to know. If there's triggers that spawn, you can watch those, which means you can do it right. And if we were to kill everything, we could make like 6 million bounties. So if we do get stuck, maybe we'll do that. We'll see how the ship's performing, and I'll sort of decide on the fly what we're going to do there. But we've got the mission. We're going to go into space. The one thing I noticed, which is, you know, I notice every time I get into a battleship after spending some time in faster stuff, is just how long these things take to get into warp. So you'll see here, I've actually already hit the brakes to help. And we're going to wait for this Tempest to get off us so we don't actually clip into him. Wait for him to give us some space, and then we're going to warp to location. That Catalyst is going to bump. Oh, and we have a Dominix and all sorts of things. Hopefully they'll wait and not brick invuln before we're lined up. But yeah, you can see how long this is taking. And then once we finally hit the 3/4, it's like, okay. So then if we had any sort of forward momentum, if we were afterburning or warp or micro warp driving in a straight line and tried to turn around, it can take a long time to align. But that's fine, they're battleships. Also, our optimal range right now is 31 kilometers. I've never done level 4 mission in a battleship with short range. Even my Gila, technically the drones reach out to like 55, 60 kilometers. And it's fast, it's not taking the hits, the whole point is it's avoiding the battleship damage. So it's pretty exciting to see how this goes. Our tracking and our DPS should actually be higher than if we were artillery fit. So that should help. And we're going to go ahead and so we are stable as long as we're not boosting, and then if we're boosting we can boost for 6 minutes, which should be fine. Because we should be able to do mostly management where we're pulsing the shield repper, so let it get close to half depending on how fast things are going down, and then turn the booster on and then turn it off. So we should be able to buy a fair bit of time depending on incoming DPS as long as we don't mess up triggers. Let's turn our afterburner on and let's get this up to the whopping 253 meters per second. And we will slow boat on over to that can as we go. Alright. So this video is probably going to be a little late. I'm going to apologize for that. It's 20 minutes after 2 on Monday, and this video is supposed to go up at 3. This weekend, real life was busy, and busy doing CEO stuff for Malro. We got an actual active war decker that was causing some problems. He wasn't a bad guy. He was reaching out to us and chatting and trying to help, so that's cool. But it meant that we had to sort of step up some of our plans for PvP stuff. So I've been working on getting that stuff lined up with my leadership, and I did also have both of my main military leaders down sick, with bad sick, like still out. So it's been a bit rough, but I decided that I had to get my guys in Malro dealt with and helped out as much as I could, and this video just had to wait. And I was hoping to get it done this morning, but this morning real life started kicking in again, as does Monday mornings usually, I suppose. So it's 2 o'clock, 2:30 almost, but we'll get this up as soon as we can. And messing with hotkeys, because that was fun. Which I think I've got everything going right now, and I'm not perfect, because I hadn't recorded the first 10 minutes of this video the first time. Alright, so we're going to get within range. As soon as we do, we're going to click this off so that we can align as quick as possible. We're going to highlight this. No, we can't highlight this yet. We're going to try to warp out before we get grabbed by the frigates, but if we do get grabbed, we'll get our... We'll start shooting the crap out of whatever we can. Our optimal's 2 kilometers, so it's going to be hard for them to get under the guns, because usually their NPCs orbit outside of that for the most part. Some of them will come in, but we have drones to deal with that. We have both Hobbs and Hammerheads. So I'm not too worried overall. I've just never done brawly battleships in missions before, so pretty stoked. Okay, this is pretty slow to adjust, so we are going to click it off on the next cycle. That'll give us basically one more full cycle. Yeah, that probably worked. We'll come to a stop before we open the can. So I'm gonna slam on the brakes now, because if I'm stopped, I can align a lot quicker. And I might even pre-align if I can do this. So approach, open, loot all. We'll click dock. We'll see what happens here. Those frigates are pretty close, but I think they have to get within 10. Are they going to get us? We're not webbed. We're not scrammed. We're about to hit warp. And we're out of here. Easy peasy. So apparently he could have scrammed us. I don't know why he didn't, but that's okay. We got through. That's a blitzable mission. And this is actually how you generally increase your ISK generation in missions. You do them as quick as you can, because a lot of the money comes from the LP. So the more missions you can fit in X amount of time, the more valuable that time is. And it usually ends up being worth more in the long run than killing everything on the field to get the bounties. In general, there are some exceptions, but usually those are missions where you have to kill everything anyways. And then the battleships are worth a lot, but if you can blitz the mission, it's highly recommended to do so. And that's going to speed up your ISK generation. And now that we're doing level 4 missions, our actual ISK payouts are going to go up. So that 5,000 is going to be quite a bit higher. Now, I do recall I left all of my probes over in Somalia, so I'll probably off camera go and get those. I probably should have brought them with me when I went to get the hardeners, but I didn't think about it. I would like to dock up now. I would like to dock up. Come on, you can get it. Come on. Battleships are slow. But that's fine, I like battleships. And we will bring up our mission and we'll see where we're at. So we no longer, we don't really care now about our standings, although maybe one day we'll try some level 5s if we ever get up there. But here we go. New mission. This is another locator agent, so that's cool. Complete the mission. So you can see here we're getting almost an entire turn-in worth of LP just from one mission, and almost 1 million. So this is where it's at. Boom. Now I'm paying 11% tax because I've dropped down into the NPC Corp for now. Dread Pirate Scarlet. We are going against mercenaries probably. Meet the surveillance team outside the suspected hideout for the pirate near Scarlet. Get intel from them on her location and then find an eliminator. this is in Sosh, so we'll set destination. It's 2 jumps away. In a battleship, that'll take a few minutes. We're getting 6,000 LP and almost 4 million, 3.56, 3.57 million. So let's just see what mission this is. So we go back over here. Dread, Pirate, DR. How does the alphabet work? So it is all of them. Oops. Let's just see here. So Angel, Blood Raider, Grista, Serpentis will have to keep our tank as it is. Varies with faction, so Omni Tank and EM Thermal versus Scarlet, so we're perfect there. We will just deal what we have because we have 1 ammo at the moment. I do not have a gate key on this character, so I can't skip the gate. And so we can look through here. So the initial pocket is either of these 2 things, and the next pocket is locked and at 20, so we have to kill everything before the pocket unlocks. I think we actually have to get a key, right? Fitting sensor booster, last battleship killed, initial pocket drops the key. So we kill the last battleship and get the key. So this will be a kill everything missions. Then second pocket. Now we're going to have ECM, so ouch. But we're going to be close, so we'll hope for the best. We'll get our drones on whatever ECM we see, hopefully. So we're either going to get that or this. And acceleration gate is 29. I think it unlocks. That's our target ship. And she'll warp away probably. And yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anything to worry about for triggers until we get to the 4th pocket right here. So we'll have this, or this, or this, and we just watch for the triggers. Usually it's the most expensive battleship in most missions. So we can burn through each pocket, so what we might do is just head for the gate as we're shooting stuff since we have to be close anyway. And then kill Scarlet in the last pocket. That's pretty cool. So the first pocket we kill everything and then we just chase Scarlet, which we'll try to do since we have to be close anyway. Okay, cross your fingers. I am going to go ahead and jump us in. I'll bring you back when we're on grid so you don't have to watch the 3-hour align times between gates, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are in warp to the site, and we're going to get to see these guns in action. Pretty exciting. I want to rip things to shreds with them. So I'm not going to bring up the browser window every time I'm looking at it, and I may stop doing it for the missions as well, because you guys know where to find it, so don't need to keep looking through it. I'm just going to make sure we don't do anything totally bad and work our way through it, but because I know it breaks the immersion a little bit, so I just want to let you guys know that I'm purposely not going to bring it up every single time. Wait, what? Merchants. Okay. I don't want to shoot merchants. Where are my bad guys? You're gonna warp in? Well, let's start approaching the gate. We'll see what happens here. That's interesting. Nothing in local. So we'll just wait till our ship's kind of aligned and then we'll turn our afterburner on. Maybe we have to try the gate first. Oh, there they are. Alright, let's start working through what we can here. They're a little out of our range when they're hitting us. So we know we have to kill them. So I'm going to sort of not straight on, but off to the side a bit. And we'll watch our tank. We'll watch our shields here. What is our drone range? I think we're okay. We can bring hammerheads out. And I think they can reach this guy. Wait, what? I haven't trained medium drones yet. Okay, that's fine. Turn our booster and see how that holds. We can shoot this guy soon. As our guns go. So I think it's the battleships that are really hurting. Yeah, it's the Admiral, this guy. So he's coming into range now, so we're actually going to switch and get our battleships dealt with. Except for the last one, we'll try to leave. They're all the same? Okay. Watching our cap, watching our shield is holding at half. So we gotta get some of these battleships off the field, I think. How are we doing for damage? Oh yeah, look at that. Hail of fire. We're gonna have to start getting closer, I think. So that tank is not... We'll have to see if our capacitor lasts, but the battleship is going down pretty quick. Probably shouldn't be getting this close to him, to be fair, but so we shoot out to 31. Yeah. Ouch. Drones are okay. I'm gonna have to train medium drone skills. I forgot I hadn't done that yet. We're gonna align in case we have to get out. So we can warp to that Astra House if we need to, but I think we're gonna get this guy down. Oh boy! Okay, yeah, so it's definitely a pounding here. Bring our drones back. And the second we're... Try to take him out before we warp off, so he's at least one of the battleships is gone. Come on, come on, come on. Lay into him. No, gotta go. Okay, so tank didn't hold, but that's okay. We have to try it a couple times. That's got me a little bit worried for chasing through the gates and for future missions. Maybe I need to try and stay more at my range instead of getting in so close. We can try that. I did get a little close. I mean, I was in a couple thousand kilometers, so I could stay out some more. Alright, got our drones back. I'm gonna have to queue up that skill too. I need medium drones. The things you learn when you're in the field, eh? Do I have the skill books for it? So we're gonna sit at the Citadel, we'll let it recharge our shields here. I can turn this off now, just to get cap back and everything. And we're gonna go to drones. Medium drones, right here. Okay, so let's boom, and let's get this on first. And 4? What's 4 get us to? Yeah, we'll do that. That was a good start. And in fact, check it out. That's all tabbing isn't helping. I should be able to learn at least the first level or 2 with the extra skill points I saved. Bling, no skill points training, I know. So 493. 2329, so we can get it up to almost 3 it looks like, maybe even, yeah, it'd be very close. Oh, it is over, nice, 31171. Okay, so now we can fly the hobgoblins. That is also going to help. So now we can go back, turn our tank on, and we will warp back to grid. And we'll try this again. I'll try to keep out to the 30. I'll just do the keep it range on each target. I think we got a little too close, and the shields just got overwhelmed. Again, this is learning for me, because I've never brawled in missions. But it is more fun, so... Or it's fun. I won't say it's more fun. The sniping has its own bit, like a micro jump drive on a Raven, so you can jump out to out of their range, missile them as they come in, and jump again, and keep doing that. The part of that sucks is having to get back to the acceleration gates or to pick up loot after, because you're, you know, a couple 100 kilometers out. But it's all good, and I am enjoying it. This is why I like Eve. I'm learning something. So we'll see if we can find the one we already have damaged. We're getting him off the grid. The cruisers are hitting us, but I think it's the battleships we really need to worry about. And anything that webs us. Come on. I think that'll be the one because he got dragged away. So we're going to go right ahead and start this. We'll put our hammerheads in space now because we can. And he's regenerated some shields since, but... Go get him, guys. 35 kilometers is our range on that. There's incoming damage. We should see if we can apply They're missing even just past that, so fall off is painful on projectiles. I'm gonna go this way, so I'm pulling away from those other battleships a little bit. We are applying damage now, so that's good. We will watch our drones. And we'll start repping a little bit here in just a minute. I'm watching what they're doing as well. So the admirals and core admiral, these guys are doing the most damage. Okay. Turn our booster on. This guy's getting still too close. Let's turn a little more. Yeah, and these guys, what are these? Might be better off putting a micro warp on this guy just to get some range, because look at this. I'm getting hammered again. Okay, well that'll be one down, and maybe I can take these guys out real quick. See how long, see what I can do to them. Admirals, squad leaders aren't doing so much. It's definitely the battleships that are hurting. They're far away, so I need to start kind of closing in on one of these battleships. So I will shoot these guys while closing in on the battleships. And I want to do it slowly. Where are they? There they are there. So let's go sort of this way and see if we can get a little closer. And we can take out some of these small guys while we're closing the distance here. Drones are okay. Let's get the rest of the guns on this guy. Why aren't all my guns shooting? I triggered them, okay. Oops! Jeepers! There! Jesus. Okay, I got him out of sync and then buttons and... So we're gonna try and kind of spiral in on this guy because he's separate from the other two. Is he further away? No, he's the 48, so he's about the same. We can sort of kind of work our way this way. Where the tank is holding while it lasts. So that's not bad. I think my drones are already on the other cruiser. Yeah, this is going to get interesting, I think. I have to tweak some stuff, I don't know. I might have to just train some skills, but... Okay. Let's see here if we can get some range on this guy. Can I shoot him from here and actually hit him? Let's see. No, not really. So we'll take the opportunity to reload then. Tank hold, come on. Can I get over to those guys? Where are they going? Are they going away from me? Yeah, he is. So they have longer range than I do. I might need to get some longer range ammo. I'm gonna dive in on him. So I gotta get within that 31 kilometers. We're gonna run out of cap here in a minute too. Yeah, this is interesting. Gets easier with better skills. We are going faster than them, so we will gain, as long as our tank can hold. I think if I can get us down to one battleship, I may have to warp off. Let's just pull these guys in for now, so they don't get sniped. I don't think they will, but... And there's our capacitor and everything. Where is this? It's off to our side, so we'll have to give ourselves some time too if we decide to go there. Alright, we're going to warp off and come back in one more time. Although it would be... Well, we'll see what we can get here. Go, 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 go. Keep pulsing that. Let's not think we're doing something here. I should be warping. I'm not scrammed. Warp, I say. Come on. Get me off the grid. Thank you. Alright. So that's good. I don't know. I'm going to take a look. The fit seems fine. We might have to switch to artillery just so we can have range until then. But I just don't know. Well, we'll keep going. See what we can do. I'm not giving up. I don't mind if it takes me the whole video to finish this first room. But yeah, low skills, and this is what you get. So things will get easier as we get our skills trained up. I'm going to go ahead and actually continue training this. I'm going to save these points again for emergencies. And I might see about off-camera cashing in what LP I have and maybe buying artillery as well. Rate of fire bonus helps with artillery a little bit, although a tracking bonus would be nice. And we'll just let our stuff recharge. I'm going to align to that bookmark I made. It should be right there. So we can align to it. Let our shields regen. I'm a little bit worried of what's going to happen in the next few rooms, but if we just have to kill the one person, I might be okay. We just chase her through, and as long as we don't get tied down, we should be alright. Basically, you shoot her, she jumps through the gate, you just last until you jump the gate, and then just keep chasing her through, and then kill her in the final room, and hope for the best. We are good to go. We're going to warp back in. And yeah, I don't think it's the fit that's the problem, it's definitely my skills. So we may have to adjust the fit to compensate for my skills. If we were cap stable, it might work. So I might look at maybe lowering our tracking a bit and putting some cap stability in there. Down in here, like replacing this maybe, or this. So we do have a good rate of fire, so maybe replace this with some more battery. Rigs are good. I don't really want to. Don't think we can switch that out for a Tech 2. We'll see what we can do as we go here. But we are now back on grid. I'm just going to pick one since I know they're not damaged. I'm going to take the closest. Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't warp to the bookmark. Or did we? No, we warped back to the beacon. That's what I figured. It's typically what happens. So if we had long range ammo, we might be able to get out to be dealing damage as we close in, and these don't take too long to reload, so. Anyway, we will close the. Whoops, I already had that on. Got click happy. We're going to start taking damage pretty quick, so this is interesting. I'll finish up this mission, and then I'm going to play a bit in Pyfa and see what I can come up with for an adjustment. Definitely want to fly the Maelstrom. We definitely can't afford to do too much. We'd have to definitely cash in some probes. But we will see what we can do here. Again, I don't think it's the fit. I think it's my skills not performing. I mean, I only have battleship and large turrets to 3 at the moment, and getting those both up give a rate of fire increase, a tank increase, and then base DPS. It's like 10% or 5% more rate of fire, 5% more damage, 5% more shield boosting. So really got to get some skills trained. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we don't have to run some level 3s. If it's going to be like I have to just wait for some skills, we will do some other stuff. We'll run some combat sites in our burst or our rupture or our hurricane. Definitely do something. We're not just gonna let it die off. Or go hang out in low sec for a bit and see what we can do there. Maybe I'll do some Malro stuff, do some PvP fleets, and record those. All sorts of options. I'm not too worried. Tons of stuff to do in Eve. Yeah, see, some range would help. While we're closing the distance, we'll go ahead and simulate different ammo and see what we can do here. So if we went to something like, I think this is range ammo, we can reach out to, that didn't help. 37 isn't that much better. So that's not really going to do it either. Okay. Actually, let's turn this on. Just for fun, we'll throw another one of these in here. No, I said give me another one. 8 minutes. Hardware, modules. Are we closing enough? Almost there. Tank is doing what tanks do. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. We can't break them. It's just not going to be a thing. Might have to actually get out of here again. Darn it. It's because I'm flying straight at them, but there's no other way. I can't. Oh, I shouldn't have flown at those guys. Darn it. We'll get our traversal up on those two. Maybe that'll help. Because they're hitting us pretty hard. We'll go get this guy. And I wanted to see engineering. What are we doing here? Just got to keep an eye on everything, make sure we don't die while I'm not paying attention. Probably don't want those. What about this? That's the same. That gets us 10 minutes. I just don't know. Alright, is he coming up? Can I do anything yet? Getting the traversal up seems to have helped a little bit. I mean, they're still pounding us pretty good, but we'll get our hammerheads in because we're about to get within hammerhead range. And if we can get one out before we warp out and come back, that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and put our drones on him for now, just so that they're doing something. Can I not? We're about to actually get in here. And they just got in range of that guy, but that's okay. We're just a couple more inches. Come on. Just hold. Let me do this. Oops, wrong one. Guns aren't going to reach. Oh, I did hit him. Okay. Fire all the guns. I don't even care if it's a little bit. I just want to start doing damage. Okay. Just hold tank. We got a little bit of time here. We're at like the peak recharge, so this is where we're going to hold cap the longest. It's when we're in the getting close to the 25%. There we go. And drones, go get him. Can we switch to this guy? Help me kill one guy. And these guys are going to be in range because they're coming right at us. And I'm going to actually go this way now, just to keep from them getting too close. You can see this thing just lurching along. I'm going to hold it as long as I can. Let's go ahead and align now. Because we're at that just about there now. You can see it's just holding barely. We are laying into him pretty okay. Getting some glances and stuff. This is our tracking being a problem. Penetrating hits is good. Lots of glancing blows though, which are problematic. Those might be the drones. Stay on grid as long as I can bring it. Let's bring the drones in. And we'll keep our guns firing until we enter warp. Yeah, that was the drones doing all the smaller hits. Alright, we're gonna have to jump because we can't maintain. Okay, I'm gonna call this a no-go at this point. But this is Eve. We're learning. I'll actually probably do a video where we look at some fits, but I want to see how much ISK we're gonna have to work with once I've turned in some probes. That is unfortunate. It's just nothing we can do. We can't. By the time we get within range of shooting, they've got us into almost done. So, train some skills, which is fine. And I'm going to work on some fits, but that's where I'm going to have to leave this video. We failed that mission. We're just going to have to live with that. I'm okay with that. It's a learning experience, and this is Eve. So, probably the next video we'll probably at least look at our fits and see if we can come up with something with this Maelstrom. Maybe artillery fit with a micro jump drive, which I will have to train. I don't even know if I can use a micro jump as an alpha. Let us see. Might just do it through the fitting. Let's just see. I don't think we can actually use a micro jump. Micro jump. Micro. I don't. Micro. Don't care about this yet. I do jump. No, it's a mid slot. Medium micro jump, large micro jump. No, Omega only, so we can't do that. But we could do something. I'm gonna play with this, and see what we can come up with, and go from there. But yeah, it's just not working. There's no way. We can't tank the damage long enough to get a battleship down. So we need more range, or faster, or just all out more DPS. So there we go. Mistakes were made. Lessons were learned. And we're playing EVE Online, so that is a good thing. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and hope you learned something with my rambling. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And fly safe. I'm out of here.